Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make a Christmas fruit cake recipe. This moist, beautiful and super flavorful cake packed with a variety of soaked dried fruits, candied orange peels, nuts and laced with aromatic brandy. Let's get started. To prepare the soaked dry fruits, we'll need dark and golden raisins, apricots, cranberries, candied orange peel and brandy that you can substitute with rum, whiskey or gin. For the alcohol-free version, use orange or pineapple juice. To see my method of making candied orange peel, I leave a link below this video. I also chopped the dry apricots and orange peels so they are about the same size as raisins. To soak the fruits, you can use a clean glass jar or you can mix everything in a large mixing bowl. The process is very simple. Combine all the fruits and cover them with alcohol. Cover the dish with a lid or plastic wrap and allow the mixture to soak at room temperature for a minimum of 12 hours or for up to 1 week prior to preparing the fruit cake batter. If you are using juice instead, allow the mixture to soak overnight. You can also use other types of dry fruit, just make sure to replace the same weight of substitute fruits to avoid any issues. To make the cake batter, we'll need all-purpose flour, ground cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice and salt, sugar, softened butter, eggs at room temperature, orange zest, vanilla extract, brandy or orange juice for a non-alcohol version, and soaked dry fruits. We'll also need some nuts. I will use walnuts, but unfortunately I forgot to display them on the table and they stay behind the scene. The exact amount of the ingredients can be found below this video. The first step is to strain the soaked dry fruits. Let them sit in a sieve and drain all the liquid. We'll use it after the cake is baked. In a large mixing bowl, sift the flour, salt and all the spices. Stir them together and set aside. In a separate bowl, combine the softened butter and sugar and using a hand mixer, beat until light and fluffy. Scrape off the sides of the mixing bowl. And add 1 egg at a time while whisking the batter mixture. Scrape off the sides of the mixing bowl one more time. Add the vanilla extract, orange zest, brandy and mix again. Add the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, saving about 3 tablespoons of the flour mixture. Mix all together with a spatula until combined well. Transfer the soaked fruits into a mixing bowl. Coat with the rest of the dry ingredients to prevent them from sinking to the bottom of the cake. Add the dry fruits into the cake batter and gently mix with a spatula. Add the chopped walnuts and mix again. Same way as with the dry fruits, you can use the nuts of your choice, just replace them for the same amount as indicated in the recipe. I will bake my cake in 9 by 9 by 2 baking pan greased with cooking spray and lined with parchment paper. You can use any other baking pan, just keep it in mind that the baking time will vary depending on your oven and the size and material of your bakeware. Transfer the cake batter in the prepared baking pan and spread evenly with a spatula. Place the cake on the lower rack in a preheated oven at 250 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about 2.5 to 3 hours or until a wooden peak inserted in the center comes out clean. If the top of the cake starts to burn, cover it with a piece of aluminum foil and bake until the cake is ready. Let the cake cool in the pan for about 30 minutes, then using a skewer randomly poke holes in the cake. Add 1 more tablespoon of brandy to the liquid that we saved from the dry fruits and brush the cake. If you are making an alcohol-free version, brush the cake with orange or pineapple juice. This cake is delicious already, but the whole beauty of Christmas fruit cake is the longer it sits, the better it becomes, and you can make it weeks before Christmas. To store the fruit cake, we need to wrap it tightly in a large piece of parchment paper and foil. After that, place the cake in an airtight container and let it sit at room temperature for up to 4 weeks. If you are using juice, refrigerate after 2 days of being at room temperature. If you are making the cake weeks before Christmas, unwrap and brush the cake with more alcohol or juice every 5 to 7 days. It's also better to brush both sides of the cake alternately. The liquid will make the fruit cake moist and will help it last longer. You can serve the cake plain or decorate it with marzipan and fondant, glaze it with orange or apricot jam, or you can just dust it with powdered sugar like I did. The cake is turning out very firm, so it's easy to cut into 4 or 6 pieces. Wrap each piece individually and add it to a sweet gift box for your loved ones. I really hope that my video is useful to you and inspires you to make Christmas fruit cake. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.